very, guys, this very hadith is mentioned in many places. Was Muhammad a bisexual pervert? Yes, he was. Look what it says. We know that Muhammad had a lot of wives and women. So sex slaves, wives, right? Every time they attacked a tribe, Muhammad took sex slaves. The best of the sex slaves, the most beautiful sex slaves went to Muhammad, right? The big screen TV goes to Muhammad. Remember, according to Al-Qurtubi, Tafsir, right? Of the Quranic ayah that we mentioned last time, Muhammad had 16 privileges, right? But did Muhammad, besides all these many privileges, did Muhammad had men in his life? We'll see that. Before going further, let's see that the harsh experience Muhammad had while he was still an orphan kid. And the title is, I made him take off his clothes and sleep with me. Wait, so there's a man who made Muhammad take off his clothes as a young orphan kid to sleep with him? Yes. In regards to Surah Ad-Duha, chapter 93, 6, Imam Fakhruddin al-Razi. This is not some guy or a nobody. This is Fakhruddin al-Razi. This is al-Razi, one of the scholars of Islam. In his tafsir says, after the death of Abdullah bin Abdul Muttalib, the father of Muhammad, right? Abdullah, remember that's what Muslims always claim, that that's the name of the father of Muhammad. While the mother of the Prophet is still pregnant with him, and then he was born, he was with his grandfather Abdul Muttalib. So he stayed with his grandfather Abdul Muttalib and his mother Amina. So the mother of Muhammad, her name was Amina. Amina died while he was 2 years. So imagine how horrible this is. He was 2 years old, and then his grandfather also died. So he became an orphan totally while he was 8 years. So Muhammad was all by himself when he was 8 years. And before his death, Abdul Muttalib asked Abu Talib to take care of the Prophet. Abu Talib, the uncle of Muhammad, will from now on take care of Muhammad since he was Abdullah, brother from the same mother. Abu Talib took custody of the Prophet of Allah after his grandfather passed away until he was commissioned with prophecy. Alright? So it has been told that Abu Talib one day said to his brother Al-Abbas, if we continue reading, it says, Abu Talib says, one night I ordered him, Muhammad, to take off his clothes. And remember, Muhammad is 8 years old, guys. One night, Abu Talib, the uncle of Muhammad, ordered Muhammad to take off his clothes, to become naked, and sleep with me. So I saw resentment on the face of Muhammad, but hate to show disobedience. So Muhammad didn't want to do it, but he did it anyway. I mean, he's a kid, he's 8 years old. He has no father anymore. His mother is dead. He replied back, oh uncle, put your face. So Muhammad saying to his uncle Abu Talib, oh uncle, put your face away until I take off my clothing. Put yourself in the shoes of the 8-year-old Muhammad. You are taking off your clothes. You're starting to become naked. I know, guys, this is 18 plus. And your uncle is looking at you. So Muhammad is asking to his uncle to stop looking at his naked body, because Muhammad says, as no one should see my naked body. Muhammad is saying, speaking as an 8-year-old kid. So I was puzzled, Abu Talib is saying, from his response. From whose response? From Muhammad's response. And I did put my face away until he came into bed naked. And when he did, there was a dress between both of us that I do not put. And then I found that he is too soft. Muhammad is very soft, Abu Talib is saying, and smells so good, man, as if he is soaked in scents. I mean, Muhammad, he smelled like a little girl, man. So I kept trying hard to stare at his naked body. And a lot of times during our sleep at night, I found him not in bed, And I kept calling on him, so he said, "Uncle, here I am," and returned. I mean, guys, an 80-year-old naked boy laying down with a grown-up old uncle. What are they doing with him? Allahu Alam what was happening in. I mean, remember, back in the old days, back in the 7th century, 6th, 7th century, it was really normal. It was a normal tradition for men to sleep with young boys. I kid you not. Go look it up. This is sahih, yeah, this is sahih. Are you seeing what's going on here, guys? In a nutshell, are you seeing what is going on here? Abu Talib did the following. Point number one, he requested that Muhammad take off his clothes and come to bed. Point number two, Abu Talib, yeah, this maybe, I don't know, maybe a typo. He was trying hard to stare at an 8-year-old naked boy, his uncle, right? He managed to touch him, point number three, he managed to touch him during his sleep and described his skin as being very soft. Point number four, he was obviously enjoying the presence of a naked boy as he kept smelling, staring, and touching him. This gives a sufficient indication of that perverted Bedouin community. I told you, it was normal back in the old days in the Bedouin community to have sex with boys. Remember, this is before Muhammad became a prophet. This is in the pagan era. It was normal for old men to have sex with young boys. I kid you not. And here's the reference in Arabic too. If you scroll down, you see even the link. Let me give you the link, guys, so you can look it up. This is Islam Web. This is one of the most trusted Islamic websites, islamweb.net.